Hello everybody, I'm your friend Daniel Montiglio from Foreigner BG, and today we are far away from Varna. We are in the small village of Devino, in the middle of Bulgaria, in the middle of this beautiful landscape, in the Yeti restaurant, where we're gonna interview for expert story to our friend, the chef Gianfranco Chiarini. Stay tuned. Today, for Expat Stories, we are the pleasure to be with the well-known chef, Mr.
Gianfranco Chiarini.
Hello, Gianfranco. How are you today?
Very good, and you? Thank you for coming.
I'm super happy to be here today. It was a long time that I didn't go to such a beautiful place. We can see the countryside. We can see here the Bagas, your restaurant. I'm excited to be here and want to know a little bit more about you, your restaurant. What is your origins? From where?
Okay, my origins. I was originally born in Italy, in Ferrara. This is in the region of Emilia-Romagna. Then, at a very young age, we moved to the United States, and then I was living there for almost all my young life. Then I moved back. I went down to Venezuela. I lived there so many years too.
Which period in Venezuela? The good period?
The good period. That
Carlos
was the,
Andrés Pérez?
Yes, the Democratic Party, the Venezuela Saudita, where there was money, where
Yeah.
people used to go shopping
To Miami.
to Miami for
Yeah.
for the weekend. You know that.
I know that.
Yes, yes.
I have people, family living in Venezuela at that
Yes,
time.
in the weekend when you wanted to do shopping, you flew to Miami and come back. That was sick. But I never detached from my roots in Italy and from my roots in America. The rest of my mom's family, she's Colombian, they all live in Miami and in Bogota, of course.
Habla español, señor.
Sí, sí, perfectamente. Through the years, I did my career. I worked in several other things, and then I joined the culinary schools, and I went through the ranks, working in restaurants, doing from dishwasher all the way up to executive chef. Took me several years, and then I moved back to Europe, and I work under great chefs that I'm very thankful for with Michelin stars. And I did this further training for me. Then I moved to the Middle East. I lived many years there in the Middle East, and then I went into the hotel business. It was a different thing. It was a different setting. And then after that, I went into the consultancy and into the food development. So we have done also food.
What is food development? I'm not a chef. I don't know what that means.
When you become an R&D chef, you create products. The food that you create in the kitchen on a restaurant or in a hotel has a culinary end because the process is very simple, right? Although it's complicated, it's complex, it's simple. Food development is complex through the process and all the machinery and all the products and ingredients aside that are there, because the food that you produce in a normal kitchen is going to be delivered within 15 minutes and is going to be fresh and eaten. The food that you deliver in supermarkets need to have a 2-year shelf life, and therefore needs to have a particular temperature, time, and ingredients technology that enables that product to live that long and still have good quality. And then I decided to, with my wife, to go into the consultancy business. We have opened several restaurants around the world for other people, and we arrived in Bulgaria in 2015.
2015. Where in Bulgaria?
We arrived in Bansko. Then I was invited by a hotel to a gastronomy festival that was taking place every November every year. I was chosen as a guest chef, and I came and I did my dinner for 100 people with 7 courses or 8 courses, and then I did two days master classes.
Nice.
But in the process of doing this, we fell in love really with the people, with the nature. After 3 years living in Bansko, we decided to look for something where we could make a dream come true, like having a bigger house. COVID also taught us that we needed bigger space in order to be not secluded to an apartment.
Like this.
Exactly. And at the same time, we wanted to have our house and the restaurant, which was our dream, to cater to a few.
This is your first restaurant?
For me, for ourselves, and
Now-
opening restaurants for some other people, wealthy people. And now we have taken all the good, the bad, and the evil of all these experiences and all these consultancies, and we have made we sieved that, and we made an elixir, which is the result of that, and it's called Yeti, which is the attention to detail and the avoidance of all the mistakes that I know the restaurants have done in the past, under me, with me, or consulted or whatever, and then the result of all that expertise is now Yeti.
What does it mean, Yeti?
Yeti in Italian means 10. So we only cater to 10 people per night, and we have a 10-course meal, which is a journey to Bulgaria with only Bulgarian products. And then there is a 10 with a 10-course meal. There's 10 wines tasting menu. 10 is the number.
It's not a dinner. It's an experience.
It's an experience. It's a journey through Bulgaria, and I am not only trying, humbly speaking, to teach foreigners how Bulgarian products are so versatile, and trying to also, humbly speaking, teach the locals and how their products and their flavors that they were born with or grew up with taste presented on a different way with some Italian creativity.
Yeah. Tell me one thing. Which is your favorite Bulgarian dish?
I like, of course, I'm a guy who likes to eat light when I'm not eating particular cuisines. So I like chopska salad, for example. I like to eat cheese. I like ham. So therefore, I like the Elena Butsky, the ham.
Nice one.
There are certain similarities in the products here with Italy. I don't find too hard to create beautiful things because it's kind of like being in my own land. But definitely Bulgaria has so many good dishes, so many products. I mean, I don't remember them all. And some are complicated to pronounce. I find the food of Bulgaria humble, like Italian cuisine. I'm not talking Michelin restaurants in Italy. I'm talking when you go to a trattoria, when you go to a mom and pop restaurant. Bulgaria meets the similarities. And
if you have to recommend to the people that is watching your interview in Foreigner BG, as a chef, maybe after we're gonna ask your wife. She's the sommelier in the restaurant.
She's the sommelier and in charge of the dining room.
She's gonna join us, and she will recommend the best Bulgarian wine for you to try. What do you like about Bulgaria?
Well, what's there not to like? It's the weather. I like 4 seasons. I like to see the seasons happening. As a chef living in the countryside and delivering dishes and products farm to table to your customers, it teaches you the seasons. For example, here we have Chernitsa, which is the mulberry, and we understand that already in the mid-July or in the mid-June, to the end, approaching July, she starts already ripening, and then there in August the peaches, and then the yankas already started on the other side of the house, and then by mid-August you see the pears there, and then already a month ago started here the chestnuts. So
you will include them in the menu? The menu?
Yes. I mean, we are a seasonal restaurant. You will not find tomatoes in autumn. You will not find tomatoes in spring. You will find tomatoes in summer because they grow in summer. So we don't do things that are against. We try to keep that sustainability in the sense of only sourcing from the season. Yes, and you can tell me righteously, well, but you have only so many products. Well, then you need to be creative. You need to be a creative chef to make one product, many faces. And I'm going to show you later what I'm talking about.
But I like this sustainability thing,
Yeah.
because you get the best products of each season.
Fresh. And the flavors are different. And going back to your question about Bulgaria offers me the 4 seasons, offers me to teach me the understanding of what product is when at its point, the peak of its best point to be a product that can be processed. Also look at the views. I mean, this reminds me Tuscan, these rolling hills.
I've never been in Tuscan. It's like that?
It's just like this. Listen to the tranquility, to the peace. Here in Devino, except for our customers, a car maybe goes by every hour or maybe every 4 hours sometimes, depending on the day. So you have total peace. Bulgarian people is very mild, is very tranquil, is very laid back. All our neighbors are super supportive. The Antonovo municipality, the Targovist, everybody has been supporting. So the Bulgarian nature is to support something, of course, if they see you doing something.
Yeah.
If you're just talking that you're going to do something and you never accomplish it, then people start not believing it. Which I agree, that could be in any part of the world, right? But here, Bulgaria offers to us peace, tranquility, the chance to develop interesting things, to be the first ones at something important and interesting at a very good price.
Tell me something. How is the reception of the community? You say we're in Devino. How many people live in Devino?
Including Anna, myself, and that dog, we have other 8 people.
Other 8 people?
So, going into the Dieci thing, only 10 people lives in this village, right? But everybody, you know, we had the guy who goes, you saw him in the car.
Yes.
He picks up the truffles, and then we have a gentleman upstairs, up in the hill, that he has his own beehives. So he lets them free. He doesn't put sugar. So
You get the
depending on,
honey.
yes, on the flower, depending on the flowers of the season, these bees produce a particular honey, and this is what we take. Here we have our neighbors that they give to us peppers or zucchini or tomatoes or pear, whatever is the thing that is happening on that season. We take from them until we are ready with our particular garden that we will do. We believe that if you want something special, you need to go to that place.
Okay.
Okay? So if we will sell some honey,
To the clients.
and if you want to buy it, you need to be here. Because I need to show you the whole experience. Online, I cannot tell you how does it look like, or I can show you on a video, but still it's not the same.
It's not the same. It's not the same. I can say that it's not the same. I saw the website, I saw the pictures, I saw everything, but being here, listen to the birds, seeing the landscape, seeing the mountains over there, the hills. This is an experience even before we try the first
bite.
Yeah.
Everything that we have around is what we use. Even for my decorations, I use the flowers we have created there, like a wild garden that has herbs and has wild flowers, and we let them grow as they are. And then these are the little things that I cut every day in order to make my decorations. I wash them well, I clean them because they need.
But
to
it's
be-
not pesticides. It's
No,
not nothing
no,
like
no,
that.
no.
Just natural.
We foreigners and even Bulgarians need to understand what's going on in this country and to appreciate it more. I don't believe, some people says that this is one of the poorest countries of the European community. I don't believe that poor has to be defined by base of salary. I think that the richness of a country is what you have as a
Exactly.
country. So
Yeah.
if I have to go by this country is one of the richest of the European community.
Good point.
Yes.
Good point, Gianfranco. I like that.
Yes, it is.
I take it.
This property is full of butterflies. The same effect of the butterflies, the sea urchin in the sea. When you have in a property so many butterflies, they only thrive on the cleanest air.
Nice.
And this is your indicator as a nature. It's your natural indicator that this air is almost completely pure. Okay, there's nothing pure on this planet. Not anymore.
But it's way better than the other places.
But this is at least when you need, when you find in the best places here, 90%, this is at least 98%. We got butterflies of all colors, shapes, and forms.
Yeah, we
everywhere.
have seen some already.
This is indication that here the air is absolutely pristine. It's clean.
Amazing.
Yeah, so butterflies everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is how we found the school.
This is how it was.
Yes, look at the windows.
Uh-huh. But the structure is.
The structure was there,
The structure was still there.
but there was some areas like you see the roof.
Yeah,
It
roof
was
is
damaged.
gone.
Look at the floor.
Roof floor damage.
Yeah. As I understand in pictures given by the locals, these were the school of the time. Look, 1922. Then this is our deposit, our magazine.
Everything I can see here, first class.
Yeah.
Everything is first class.
We use only Bulgarian wines, but this is my private collection. You have wines from Italy, even from 1999.
How you get your ingredients? Okay, the local ingredients, I get it, you know. But I see olive oil, I see all this kind of stuff. How you get them?
The olive oil,
in-
the olive oil is from Spain because we are working with the best brand in the world of olive oil, and they send it to us because.
By Econ?
Yeah, I know everybody arrives here to the door. I mean, everything arrives to the door. If you put the coordinates, already the Econ, the Speedy, all the people, they know us by name. They know that Yeti is here, so things arrive here, no hassle.
That is fantastic, man.
No hassle. We're only 2 kilometers away from the highway from Sofia to Varna, so
Yeah.
it's no not really.
No, it's not far away, but the village is very small village.
Yes.
Just amazing. Bulgarian countryside never ends to amaze me.
And then I decided to put a little bit the I love myself corner here, and I put some stuff.
Some stuff.
Yeah.
And tell me this one. What is this one?
This is in Ukraine. This is the Federation of Chefs of Ukraine, and this is an honorable mention. One is mine and one is Anna's.
This is the part that I was waiting for.
Yes.
This is the part that I was waiting for and curious to see. Now I want to say thank you very much first to Gianfranco, but I also want to thank today to Benji from #Tourism that is here today helping with the camera. Thank you very much, Benji.
Thank you, Benji.
Nice.
And for example, like in the wine section, we only work with Melnik, Villa Melnik, because Villa Melnik is in
Melnik is from the town of Melnik?
It's from the town of Melnik, but you have different wineries there. But the only one that is holding the 39th position amongst the best 50 wineries or vineyards in the world, and the only Bulgarian doing this or holding this position is Villa Melnik state, the state of the wines. They honestly have nothing to envy to Italy or to Spain or to any other countries that make wine. I mean, come on. In Italy, we have 3,000 years of history with wines. Bulgaria has 6,000. So, I rest my case. Our guests sit here. We handle the menu depending on their languages, and depending on the people who have the wine tasting menu, then we get wine tasting.
You say there is maximum of 10 people that you accommodate for each dinner.
2 here, 4 here, 2 there, and 2 there.
But you can make a table for 10 or
yes, all these
6
tables,
and 4.
All these tables open. As this table, if I fold this table, become one of these. So yes, we can put a long table here for 10 people, but it will not exceed 10 people.
Yeah, that's the limit.
Yes.
Why 10?
I don't know. I mean, I used to like Pelé. I like
Maradona.
Yeah, Maradona. I like Messi. I like Paolo Rossi. I like Platini. I like all the number 10s. He's the best player in the team. So this is.
You like football?
I love football. I'm Italian.
Which football team do you support?
I am really for La Vecchia Signora. I'm a Juventino. I like Juventus, but I respect any other team because they're very good. But for me, Juventus is.
That's your favorite.
Therefore, number 10, Del Piero, right? So, you see? So here we have a little bit of
this is some of your background.
This is a gallery of magazines around the world. There is one from Austria, actually Culinaric, and then this is in Germany, over here, if you want to point at that one. And we have here from interactions with Michelin star friends, over here, 1 Michelin, 2 stars, 1 star. This is me in the Paul Bocuse restaurant. Paul Bocuse, the great master of all, right? Of all the chefs in the world. This is Bolivia, this is Saudi Arabia, this is Bulgaria, this is Hong Kong, this is Kuwait, this is Mexico. So culture comes from traveling. The more you travel, the more you see, the more you learn, and the more you can apply on your own way. You can make your own interpretation of that teaching or that learning in this case. And in my case, do it into the kitchen and put my own signature on that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Tell me one thing. Who made the decoration of the place?
Anna and myself. It's all ourselves.
It's all yourself.
But we like to do something that is elegant, but we don't want to do something pretentious. We want to do something that is friendly. That you come here and you feel cozy, you don't feel intimidated.
All right, we are here already inside the restaurant Yeti, and we have with us, during our conversation, Anna. Anna, where do you come from?
I come from Poland. I have some Italian background, but I was born and raised in Poland.
Okay, Gianfranco a little bit earlier commented that you are also the sommelier, his
Yes.
wife, and the sommelier of the restaurant.
Yes, I am.
And she's the director of the
yeah,
dining
the
room.
general manager, the director of the dining room, and the sommelier.
Is she your boss?
On the floor, yes.
All right.
Yeah, as
Oh,
he's,
the kitchen is me.
he's my boss in the kitchen. Yeah,
Okay. Do you like Bulgarian wine?
I do. I truly do.
And I would like to take this opportunity for you to give an advice to everybody that is watching this interview in Foreigner BG. And if you could recommend a wine for them, which one is your favorite one and which one you will recommend for them?
It's definitely hard to choose the favorite one because Bulgaria offers a great wine variety. I prefer the indigenous varieties, and in Yeti we work exclusively with only one wine estate, which is Vila Melnik. Say among all their great wine offer, I have my favorite, which is an indigenous grape, Shiroka Melnik, which is the broadleaf Melnik. I can show you here. This is their collection rare varieties, Shiroka Melnik. So this is a 2018 Vendemia, and here you are. It's native to the Melnik region of the
South of Bulgaria.
Yes, south of Bulgaria, which preferentially I do enjoy the wines from South Bulgaria because of the climate. There is slightly more Mediterranean, like behind the Pyrenees mountains on the other side, where it's very mild climate with mild winters. So this is a limited edition, and they grow these plants as bush wine, and it basically is maybe 80 centimeters above ground, so it gets a very good sun exposure during the day, but in the night the heat, because of the closeness to the ground and to the sand, it gets additional heat that returns, let's say, back, giving an extra depth and extra warmth in the flavor of the wine. In my opinion, it's very special, and on top of it being very interesting indigenous grape, which was a base for creating Melnik 55 and Melnik 1300. The way how they grow it makes it even more special.
And this is available in the market?
Yes, absolutely. It is available here. It's available in the market. You can visit the wine estate and have the great tour and purchase as well some wine and try it. Most importantly, to choose your favorite wine first.
We are at the Yeti now. We are in the dining room. And tell us a little bit, what is the feedback that you get from now?
The feedback has been so far extremely positive, and everybody is always extremely surprised to find such a high standard of service in such a remote place, right? I think, just to put it in a nutshell, our goal is to keeping always top level of professionalism, make people feel at home, and once they step foot in our property, in our little paradise in Dieci, to forget about all their worries, let us guide them through the culinary evening of great cuisine, great service, great attention, great wines, right? And the reception has been amazing, and people truly understand our philosophy, our mission, whether it's local people or local Bulgarian people or people from other regions of Bulgaria or expats. But I think we also make it very clear in our message, and we make it very clear to communicate our philosophy correctly, so everybody can truly understand
If the people would like to book a dinner, how they can do it, how they can find the Yeti restaurant and book a dinner for them?
Yes, it's you can visit our website, which is diechiboutique.com. You can find us on social media, on Instagram, on Facebook. Our contact numbers are available everywhere on the website, in the social media, so you can just call us, make a reservation, or book it through the website, or write us an email. We're very careful and very respectful towards potential customers, so we confirm and reconfirm the reservations to not to have any mistakes, considering that many people travel from far away just to come here exclusively for us. Also, we investigate about your food allergies, for example, or other food restrictions, whether by your belief, by religion, by your medical condition. We cater it to the best of our. It's also a very personal process that you truly feel cared about, and we are truly looking forward to receiving you here, and that this is your time to enjoy it here.
Nice. I have a question for you. Which advice you will give to the people that would like to come to live in Bulgaria, a foreigner that is thinking, should I go to Bulgaria, not to go? What you will say to them?
Well, basically, I believe that when you immigrate to another country, you need to bring the best of you, not the worst of you. And in order to better your surroundings and to have more support from the locals, you need to also be respectful. I understand the handicaps that Bulgaria has, but at the same time, I cannot say that I come to this country to make a high profile restaurant where when you come, you need to feel relaxed, or that I come to Bulgaria to relax. And then I'm going to be stressed all the time about the performance of others around me, or by the times that I demand on things to be done. Then it's kind of like it's not making any sense. I come here to this country to relax, and then yet I'm rushing other people. It doesn't work like that. So when you come here, you need to understand that the time is different, the pace is different, and of course the standards are different. This is a country that is very young in its modernicity, but it's very old in its ways. It's 9,000 years old. There are good things that come with that. There are bad things that come with that, like everything and everywhere. But you need to adapt to the majority of these things, and you need to understand the locals, why they do operate in a particular way. Locals can be very friendly and can be very helpful. 95%, 98% of Bulgarians are very accommodating, they're very patient, they're eager to learn, and if we say that we are all that in a bag of chips, right, then we're coming here to teach. Our delivery needs to be also empathetic, understanding, within limits, obviously. But I think that if you come here, you need to be prepared, you need to do your homework, you need to understand what to expect, like in any country that you would go. Yeah. Even if you go to Italy or you go to the United States, you need to understand that not everything that shines is gold. So you need to be able to adapt to that. There's an old saying, you'll adapt or die. So you need to be able to adapt to this. And on the other hand, just chill. Just do what you do best and come to a country that is very affordable and that gives you the opportunity to start from zero and have a decent expense and good profits and respect the laws and lead by example and just do your thing.
Thank you. I think it's a very good advice. I would like to ask you, Anna, if I give you a magic stick and you have the power to change something in Bulgaria, what you will change?
Tricky one.
Yeah.
But no, I think yes, one thing comes to my mind: self-belief, self-motivation, just believing in yourself, believing that things are possible. Definitely this. I would like the Bulgarians to be more self-trusting in their own culture, in their own capabilities, in their own performance, their own products, understanding that they have been through a lot in the history and there is a lot of difficulties in the country. Just to have this self-implied optimism that things can be done. I know it's very difficult, but if I had a magic wand to make it happen, I would love it because I think it would make a difference.
I want to take then this opportunity to say thanks to Gianfranco, to Anna, to having us here today. It's been a pleasure to be with you, to enjoy your hospitality here, and I wish you the best of luck for you and for the age.
And now you and us, we're gonna have some lunch.
That would be nice.
Oh yeah, I think so.
All right. That's what I was waiting for. Okay.
Good?
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
I don't know.
So basically, this girl does a design. You choose the color, the type of the leather. If you want a brass or silver or whatever, you can dish or you can personalize it.
It smells very nice, like quality leather.
Growth is never painless. The moment you're ready to quit is usually the moment right before a miracle happens. Don't give up. Just personalize.
Gianfranco?
Yes, sir.
What you do in the restaurant with the noisy people?
So you have
How you polite?
designed by Chiarini exclusively for Chef Gianfranco Chiarini. I'll show you later the one that she dedicated for me. And since everything is handmade, hand stitched, it's some very nice
Don't be loud. There's some people
pieces here.
I'm so sorry. No problem. Thank you very much. This is the full setup that any.
No, it's very personalized. Depending, I would say, on your specialty or original your cuisine, right? Or an Italian chef or an American chef.
You have different ones.
If you are a sushi chef, so of course, and also this one changes because we have a lot of tools. So this one changes based on our dinner or the gala night or the cuisine that we're making. But yeah, this is mostly what Gianfranco uses for.
When people come to the restaurants and they have a dinner, they have possibility to see the kitchen.
Within reasons, yes, absolutely. We have a policy of open kitchen. As
Okay.
well as we have also a.
This is original from the house.
Yeah, this is original. This is where the dishes from the canteen were delivered.
From the kitchen, the ladies here were cooking it.
Yes.
Do you know exactly when this school stopped working?
We presume it was around 1970s. We have
1970.
70, 75,
That
maybe
means-
even 80s, maybe.
But at least 40 years.
Yes.
This building, you recover a building that was not used by 40 years. You
Yes.
bring it to life
Yes.
again.
Yes, we did. We have actually our neighbors across the street. The mother, she actually used to go to the school, and we invited her, and she was very nostalgic and very touched that we did, such a nice job. And actually, her wedding was here at the school property. And the father of one of our good friends locally here, his father actually planted the tall trees, topolas. He planted them so himself. So it's very rewarding to see the people that were connected at the beginning in the 50s, in the 60s maybe with this place, and to see them, enjoying what we've done with it. So
I think people should be, the community should be very proud that you choose this place.
Yeah.
Between you have the whole Bulgaria to choose, or every country in the world.
Yeah.
First, that you choose to be in Bulgaria, and after that, that you choose to be here in Devino for the community. Not only Devino, Antonovo.
Yes, absolutely.
They should be very proud and happy that you're bringing new stuff, new ideas to the community.
They are, and let's say at the beginning, I mean, everybody was super helpful, and with time, the more they understand, the more they see this thing truly happening, the more giving they are. And I understand it, there is many foreigners that come and they say they do things, and
They come and go.
and they come and go. Maybe they try to do them, they get discouraged, or maybe they don't want, with so many reasons, right? So when we came to the municipality and we talked to the local people about putting such first, okay, that we chose it as our place to live, yes, they can understand it, right? But when we told them that this is going to place that this is a renowned chef and we're going to put a very elegant restaurant here, we're certain like, are you crazy, It's kind of,
Is these people real?
yeah, and it's fully understandable. I totally understand it, and they were really, really accommodating. The whole process of registration went totally effortlessly, and we had great support from local friends, local
You
community.
didn't have problem with the bureaucracy here?
No, I have to say absolutely zero. Of course, certain processes take time, certain step of the whole process, but truly we made great friends who helped here with the diverse, municipality or in Targovište, the administrative organs, and translation and just understanding the whole steps, the whole procedure, because although we know how to open a restaurant, we never opened in Bulgaria, right? So it changes from country